First tonight from our exclusive Tennessee Bureau, why would someone want to burn down a dental office?
That's the question investigators and residents of Pulaski, Tennessee are asking tonight. Fire gutted the office of Dr. Edward Sisk last night. 31's Greg Suskin tried to find out why.
Investigators say it was arson. The blaze destroyed this 50-year-old dental office. Dr. Edward Sisk has practiced here for the last 7 years. The building is also home to State Farm Insurance, which was not damaged. One agent was at a loss to explain it.
I cannot imagine why anybody would do it. It's just it's hard to find the words to kind of express how you feel when you see, that somebody would stoop so low as to do something like that to Dr. Sisk.
Dr. Sisk did not wish to be on camera, but State Fire investigators now say they believe someone threw a Molotov cocktail through the back window of his office. They even say that earlier today you could still smell traces of gasoline on some of this burned out insulation.
Now, it was definitely a flammable liquid used, an accelerant that caused the fire, and there was a lot of good physical evidence found in the fire debris.
When you spoke to the dentist, did you get any indication of any enemies he might have?
Well, not really. He said there could be possibilities, but none he could really put his finger on.
While his next-door neighbor, State Farm, handles the claim, Dr. Sisk hopes to rent property nearby. In Pulaski, Greg Suskin, 31 News at 10.
Investigators say a man was seen speeding away from the scene of the fire last night. However, police are still searching for suspects.
Meanwhile, downtown Pulaski is having another problem. 2 buildings have collapsed in the past 6 weeks. The city building inspector says the buildings are just old. Rick Hyatt says, like many cities, Pulaski has stores built more than 100 years ago. Many of them were built without a concrete foundation. Hyatt says major repairs would be too expensive.
We're lucky here in Pulaski. Our main street's working on grants and things of that nature to help any of our stores and property owners to upgrade their buildings, to keep them up.
Both damaged buildings are being torn down. A local businessman plans to rebuild them and rent out the space.